being a professional artist can really tax you. I mean, really, you've got to show up. It's not like a hobby anymore. It's not like a personal interest. It's not like something to please your friends or your mom, whatever. It's a matter of getting to the studio, getting to the easel, getting the palettes going, and painting. And I don't know if you've had a job that's really taxed your emotional, mental state or not, but this one has done that for me. I'm telling you what. I started this, actually putting paint on this canvas in, say, mid-August. And the last day that I put paint on it, when I finished it, my last strokes were January 6th. And I really tried to get it done in time for Christmas. And then I really tried to get it done in time before the end of the year. I was trying to get it to the client, and I was trying to be done with the painting. But I'm telling you, long days, a lot of hours every day for weeks and months. And I'm telling you, it was my brain. You know how when you haven't had enough water for a few days and your head has got that dull ache to it, oh, you just feel it. It's like I was that way all the time, and I was drinking water. It's just when you actually are working on something that's detailed as this painting is, and you're trying to pay attention to that detail and get it right and get your values and get your color tones and matching what it is that you're working from. I mean, that can be complicated just in a painting like this, but when you take it and 4 times it with these complicated suits with the diamond pattern and the little characters, this gentleman, he put together, he's been involved with the production of Swan Princess animated movies, and there are now 12 of them. And they're good entertainment, they're good family, clean. I recommend them, check it out. And yet, what this guy has done is had material printed so that the characters are showing up on the fabric. He travels the world wearing these suits, and he says it's a great way to disappear. People don't even notice you, which seems hard to believe, but he says what it is they notice your clothes, and they pay attention to that, but they don't pay attention to you. So it's like a way of disappearing. He would know. He's been the one doing it. But this painting has required me to use a variety of palettes, because I painted the blue first, then I did the green trees, and then I did the foreground and the animals, and then I came in and did the castle, and then I took on each suit one at a time. And each of those steps had such different colors involved and enough paint required that I would mix up a different palette. So for the trees, I'd have the greens and yellows, oranges, the tones that are involved there. And for the pink suit, I'd have my pink palette. And for the black suit, I'd have the black. And for these white diamonds, I would have the various tones of gray that were necessary to create the dark and light that were happening here, that actually helped us to create the overall form of the character, let alone the folds or blends or wrinkles, whatever, in the fabric itself. And then there's the little characters. So I had a palette that just had a variety of little colors so that I could get each character's costume painted correctly. So there was a lot of detail involved, a lot involved, and I enjoyed doing the painting. It was a great experience. I mean, I liked the subject matter, I liked the colors, I liked the client. It was a pleasurable experience. But what I'm telling you is that as a professional painter, you got to show up even when you're tired and you're not feeling too well, and you would rather not paint that day or the rest of that week. When it got down to the final, I mean, I got everything done but the heads and the hands. I did the foreheads and the teeth, the eyes, the noses, cheeks, chins, ears, and then I got going on the hands. And the last 2 hands I had to paint were these 2 right here. And I got this hand finished. This was now on a Saturday night. And And then I painted the thumb, so I had that much done. I had these 4 fingers left to do, and I was so mentally taxed and exhausted that I just couldn't do it. I just could not finish that night. And I wanted to. My nature is, if it can be finished, I'm going to finish it. I want to be done, because then I get to have Sunday to rest, because I don't paint Sundays. And then Monday morning I wake up and I have a painting that's complete. But no, I couldn't. I just wasn't capable of it. My head was just exhausted. My eyes were like glazed over, not whites in the eye, a little red, little glaze, whatever. But so Monday I get up and I come back and I get these 4 fingers going, and I am still so tired. And I've been over a week since this painting was finished, 8-10 days, and I'm still feeling a little bit of wear from the mental strain of this, months of this. Not the subject matter, but the detail of it, just the painting of it, the concentration of it. But that Monday morning I get pretty much the colors where they go, but I just haven't really worked in those detailed touches that really help you see the definition between the fingers or the knuckles or the fingernail intricacies, so that you get the volume and the mass and the form and the structure of the fingers to the degree that it needed to be. And I'm going through thoughts like, why am I a painter? Why am I doing this? I should be doing something else. I mean, I was in a state, I'll tell you. So, but then it started to clicking, and pop, boom, I started getting, one finger was working right, and then the next one, and pretty soon the painting was done. Those 4 fingers were complete, and I was done. And then I just had to paint my signature on the bottom, which I did. It was the last thing. Well, it wasn't the last thing. I went back over everything and just made sure, touched up a few things here or there that seemed just great when I did them. But now I could see, oh yeah, this could be a little bit better here, a little bit better there. So I finished that up, then I signed it. But I encourage you, because whatever you're doing, whatever you're painting, how small it is, how large it is, how detail-oriented it is or not, everything is helping you develop skill that adds to your capacity for endurance when you get into a particularly challenging piece of work. So I encourage you to keep doing it, be diligent, be a prolific painter. And I'm going to kind of clip out now and take the time to show you up close some of the detail that's in this painting for your ability to see it and enjoy what it is I went through. But if you would, please like and subscribe and share, and hopefully this can benefit you and others. But anyway, let's be professionals in our work and enjoy it. Take care. All right, let's look at some of the detail in this painting. You see up here, this face, teeth, eyes, he's having fun, he's dancing, he's in an animated setting. Look at this nice hand. Look at the depth with those fingers coming forward, thumb up. Look at the detail on this suit, Swan Princess, these characters, that tie, the slightly more tinsely gold on the tie. Look all the way down here to the shoe. Look at that shoe. And then this frog, he's got his hand up and his little finger supporting this guy's foot and leg. Look at that bag with the black strap. That hand, look at the back of the hand with the hair on it. Strap and a little clip there. Fun hat. Look at this bird. Much more simple than the rest of the painting, that bird. Look at this hand pointing out to us. The other hand grasping the side of his jacket, pulling it out so we can see the paisley inside the lining of that jacket. The other side of that He's got different light reflections so we don't see the paisley to the same degree. Look at the red belt and its buckle. Look at this guy's face and his fun hat. Yeah, he's having a good time. Look at this gentleman. Oh boy. He's got his mouth open. He's expressive. Look at how he's got his fingers. That nice watch. Let's look at that a little closer. See, simple, just slight color changes and some bling white spots, and you've got yourself a watch. The glasses make it look like we can see through that lens on the left there. Here's his hand just reaching out the fingers. And we drop down his suit. See all these characters and the lettering? Oh yeah, there's lots of them. Down to his shoes and the bush. And then look at this fun cat with its glasses. It's all those little paws and hair. The shoe, look at that sock with the characters on it. And this turtle. So definitely a lot of detail, a lot of intense paying attention, focus. And it was a challenge. But it's lovely to have done, and he's going to have a great time having this in his office. So that's it. Enjoy.